failed as a father and as a mother. Your children don't serve your My son have never been arrested. My daughter graduated. Hold on. This is not a competition. This is not a competition. I'm not banning with no black man that got a problem with his baby mama. You hate your baby mama. She hates you. How we gonna get together and the two people who made a seed can't even come together? I don't trust you.
All right, so what you think we need to do as a community to change that?
You need to go back and apologize to every woman you think you have hurt, whether you think you've done it or not. Apologize. It's not a narrative.
We're at that.
It's about self-improvement.
From within.
We're at that page. So we're at that page, and we're on
brother.
self-improvement.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not.
What up, though? Y'all know what it is. You're not tuned into another episode of Everybody Has a Voice podcast, brought to you live from Farm Boy Studios, sponsored by Vivian's Barbecue. It's your boy, Worldwide Wall Street.
It's your boy Q.
Boy E.
B. Blanco. And y'all see who we got in the building, man.
Yeah, the neighborhood crime watch that tell on everybody. Yeah, your car been sitting out in front of the house too long and I see that inspection sticker out. I'm calling code compliance on your. Yeah, don't let your oil break down and go to leaking. Yeah, I'm that kind of.
We got Charleston White in the building, man.
Yeah, I ain't doing it wrong, so I can tell on everybody. Yeah, the who ain't breaking law can tell on everybody. That's what I pay taxes for. I couldn't wait to be a law-abiding citizen.
But why you like telling though?
I don't tell on this minding their business, selling, going in the house, telling them not to park in front of his neighbor's mailbox, but that let them come over and park in front of my house, block the other neighbor driveway. When we go to the store, them say, "Hey, school, I got that gas." That the store bothered me with that. I got that gas on. I don't.
Y'all see this crazy just walk past the camera? We got 607 Unc in the building too.
Yeah, that
building.
In the building.
Yeah, no, I just be meddling people, and I found out that the fastest way to skirt is
607.
put them in jail.
So you can walk through it.
Crawling on the floor.
That don't sleep in the bed.
Nah.
What?
I don't sleep on the bed. I sleep on the floor.
On the floor.
On the floor.
He a different type of.
Yeah, it's a creature. That's what you said.
Yeah.
It's different kind of species.
Why so serious?
He came in this the Joker, man.
That got that mad from a kid that probably won't ever get out of jail till he grown.
Damn.
Nigga. Yeah. We seen some young niggas today. They were live with it though. But they where we was. The dumbest when you the dumbest and you think you the smartest at the most critical point in your life when you won't listen to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
17, 18, 19, 20, that's the most critical part of your life. And you the dumbest because you think you know everything.
Why they starting at 13, 12, 13, 14 now though?
Because 15 years ago, we had an evolution of children that became murderers at 9 and 10 years old. So the 12-year-olds had to catch up. The 10-year-olds got the switches. Yeah, y'all don't remember them little kids in Chicago that was getting killed before Chief Keef made that song? Them 9, 10, 11 years old when them babies first started dying.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch on till King Von died, so I was late.
Before Chief Keef and them?
Yeah. That little on the bike that got killed, homie.
JoJo?
Yeah, them babies.
Yeah,
them.
That's spread it. That's spread it around the whole country.
That demonic spirit. Yeah, it's called, yeah.
And all through Chicago.
And it is.
It's bad everywhere, man.
No, it ain't.
You don't think so?
It ain't bad in my neighborhood. My daughter have never had a fight. My children have never lived.
Is that in the inner city though?
Yeah, in the inner city. I don't live in the country. I live in the inner city. My children have never been in an environment where they have to fight.
I mean,
never.
I ain't gonna question that, but I find that hard to believe in.
No. If you got a daddy around, your kids don't have to fight, because your father teaches you things that other children who have to fight don't have. Strength, male strength, conflict resolutions. See, my son got a daddy that he can say, "Daddy, I think I might have to have a fight," and I can say, "Man, that don't want to fight. He's scared." I can coach him, and he got a knife to stick that his dad and I already told him. So you have to train up a child. You can't just raise it. You have to raise it. You have to discipline it. You have to correct it. You got to love it, and you got to train it.
But what about when the discipline been taken away by the white man? How that work?
The white man didn't take the discipline away.
Yeah, he did.
How? My mama still whoop kids.
She took it out the household.
How?
Took it out the school.
Black kids have all. You got kids that go to CPS that get beat and molested. So how the white man took the discipline out when you still got the abuse? He didn't take the abuse out. He didn't put the abuse in, and he didn't take the discipline out. The discipline left because the parents got younger. I ain't gonna raise my kids how my mama raised me. Yeah. So you start having kids that was having kids who thought that when he hit her back at 2 years old, that was cute. When a little girl pop up to a Sexy Red song, I'll get it back, get it, girl. So when she started at 10 on her 12-year-old cousin, because he already hot too. So the white man didn't take. It's some coaches that still jack your ass up. What started happening is the parents started coming to the schools, getting on the teachers in front of the kids. Nah, homie, the white man ain't done nothing to us. I swear to God, he ain't. He put it in place before we was born where he ain't got to do nothing to us. He said when he created the Willie Lynch doctrine, he said that we must do this now for future generations may not understand. He said we might do this now so future generations might not understand, because one day our kids go grow up and love these and free these. See how Jimmy was teaching Jim to read in the room? Who you thought taught to read? Not the. So it's the white kids who said, Jim, when I grow up, I'm going to set you and your daughter free. It was the white boys' kids that had a love for the that freed the.
Yeah, because they fed them, watched them.
Man, because we're likable people and we love people.
Let me ask you this, though, Charles. With the school system.
Education starts at the home, so let's not look at the school system.
You're correct about that, but if the parents don't know.
No. I don't give it. So what your mom and dad is stupid. You go be stupid. That's life. It's not the white man's job to educate his.
You're right. You can't expect your enemy to educate you.
So where was daddy at? I was reading to the belly before the baby got here. I had to lay my head on the belly and read to the belly, talk to the baby in the belly.
But hold on, ride with me for a minute. We can't expect our enemy to educate us.
I don't.
True, but.
Ain't no but when you say we can't. Where the but come from?
In school, we think that the beginning of the black people were slaves.
We don't think that.
How? That's what we taught in school.
No. Why didn't your parents teach you about your grandparents? Why you are looking at that white man's school system to say they taught you slavery? Why didn't your mom and daddy tell you about their mom and daddy?
Because nobody teach them.
Yeah, they did. They taught them.
Started a certain year in history in school.
No, hold on. I don't need history when everything is about your bloodline. History has nothing to do with your bloodline. The disease you catch ain't got nothing with what the white man eat. What's in your bloodline? Your genetics, high blood pressure running your family, cancer running your family. That's why when you get on probation, they ask you about your mama and daddy, your grandfather and grandmother. They ask you about your immediate family. That has more to do than anything. What's in your bloodline? So you mean to tell me you go look past everything your family done been through? Your mama been beat. Your daddy been abused. Your grandmama. You go overlook all that and blame the white man for slavery and you've never seen a slave? Why hadn't what your grandmama been through affected you? Why hadn't what your mama been through affected you? Why you going all the way back to slavery when you wasn't here? What did you see as a kid that hurt you? When your mama and daddy met at the club and your daddy put his, your mama said, say, let me get y'all a drink. And when your mama caught your daddy and her best friend, what did the white man have to do with that when your daddy said you? When your daddy wanted to get high and go up to the top of the projects and made another baby he knew he couldn't make. You know how easy it was for to get jobs when they were making babies back then? Good niggas were working at General Motors, going to prison, coming home, that's mine, coming home still working for General Motors. Built the roads, was the Mexicans. So you mean to tell me we know how to read? As little as we know how to read, the motherfuckers before us couldn't read. We can talk back to the teacher. What excuse do we have? What excuse do we have? Huh? So this is what I'm going to say. If you go blame the education system, go look at your mama and daddy and say, mama, why didn't you have me know A, B, C, D, E, F, G, little old blocks for me to play with? Why you didn't have me them flashcards, mama?
But what about when they didn't have them, though?
They always had them, homie. The niggas didn't even have books. The niggas didn't even have shoes to wear to school. The niggas went to school in the mud, had to walk in the mud. The niggas had it worse. We had Legos. The niggas had picked cotton. The niggas used to get beat at 4 years old if he didn't meet his quota. Ain't nobody beating 4 years old because they can't read today. What's our excuse? Not only did we have that, we got calculators. We got special ed. The didn't even have special ed classes. So if the Mexican, the Vietnamese, the Arab, all these can come over here literally stupid, can't speak the language, how they beat us? How they beat us? They ain't blaming the white man. And the white man kicked them in the ass too. The Irish got kicked in the ass.
You think they getting help? You don't think the Mexicans getting help right now?
Nah, hell, now they ain't getting no help. They separate Mexican babies from their family.
Help.
Nah. You know where they getting help at? They getting help. They getting help just like the getting help when they hire with a felony, and that white boy get a $20,000 tax write-off for hiring you felony. The Mexican is hurting them, but he helping him too because he paying the Mexican less and the Mexican working harder, and he bringing his cousin with him. His cousin that can't speak English is if somebody helping him, but it ain't the white man. Now it's the white man know he illegal, that's taking advantage of him, exploiting him, paying him under the table, no benefits. If he get his finger cut off, he can't complain like the nigga go complain, you don't give him a break. The Mexican ain't. So what excuse we got? Give me some more. Give me some more. What excuse we got?
I ain't gonna take you with no excuse.
Give me anything.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Right now, with what's going on with Trump and what's going on in the world with war.
That has nothing to do with it.
Hold on. Let me speak. Right now, ain't nobody paying attention to the black man. Right now, it's the best time for the black man to band together and do this while they sleep. Why ain't nobody paying attention to us?
I'm not banding with no black man that got a problem with his baby mama. I'm not banding with no black man that ain't got no control over his legacy. He can't even go change the baby last name and get his name put on the birth certificate. I'm not banding with that. I'm not banding with no that ain't burped the baby from all stages. You got to go fix what's in the mirror. When you come out the mirror, look around the house and see what needs to be fixed. When last time you fixed something in the house and didn't have to call nobody to do it? When did you and your son, you and your cousin, you and your brother went up there and fixed the toilet, fixed the roof, cut the neighbor, cut everybody's grass? When have you done that? The Mexicans do it. When a go to jail, when do you bring a to jail and say, our brother is weak? Let's teach him how to be strong. Say, you go show him the punch combination. You go show him self-defense. To the end, don't tell me about banding with no. You know why? You hate your baby mama. She hates you. How we go get together and the two people who made a seed can't even come together? I don't trust you.
All right, so what you think we need to do as a community to change that?
You need to go back and apologize to every woman you think you have hurt, whether you think you've done it or not. Apologize. That's why we can't get it. All I'm going to say is, I'm gonna say why I say this. I got two kids. I got two kids by one woman who I was married to. I ain't got bastard babies. So go apologize. Go apologize.
I don't apologize.
So have you gone to jail on your kids? Have you gone to jail on your kids? No.
I come from a household. I come from a household with no mama, no daddy, no. And I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the sad story. I know plenty got that. But what are your morals like? Do your children behave properly? Do they pray tonight? Do they serve your God? Because you failed as a father and as a mother. If your children don't serve your God, my son have never been arrested. My daughter graduated. Hold on. This is not a competition. This is not a competition. But let me speak. Man's 18 and a truck driver with no felonies with business accounts.
Have you ever been to jail on your children?
Say it one more time.
Have you ever been to jail on your children?
I have, yeah.
Hell no.
I haven't.
Hell no, I haven't.
I never.
So
hold on.
I haven't.
This is not a competition. I'm just asking questions because I'm a day one father. I didn't make bastard babies, for one. That's a curse that you put upon your children that the white man has nothing to do with. You curse your children having children out of wedlock. So I'm going to say this. I'm a day one daddy. My children don't know what it's like not to be in the house with their father. They was raised by me, live with me. If you ain't done that, it's hard to talk to your brothers because you're getting offensive about what I'm saying rather than receiving.
Not with me, cause
rather no. It ain't about what you because you still looking in the past. You just say I can't. I know.
But when it comes down to a business up,
no.
Some can't be corrected. Period.
Some
can't be corrected.
Some it ain't about the. It's about what you done wrong to the didn't do wrong to you first.
How you know?
You showed up.
How you know?
You showed up.
How you know?
Based off what you just said. Based off what you just said. You just said you were with no mother.
You can't correct. You can't correct the.
This ain't got nothing to do with the. I'm talking about us, black men. Take the eyes off the. You said you showed up already with no mama. So how you gonna love her and you ain't get love from mama, which is the first teacher. Mama is the first teacher. So if you don't get love and nurture from mama, you go misuse and abuse her because you sure don't know how to use a woman, black man.
That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
That's your opinion.
Hey, man, I don't want to argue. Next question. Let's change the subject. I would book the talk. I would book the talk.
I booked you. I booked you.
A lot of podcasts make the mistake of over talking their guests because they want to be seen. Why have the guest here if you want to do all the talking? The content comes from me asking the question, boom, get out your feelings. It's for them. It's for them. But I watch from the streets, this ain't their lane. Because you have to ask, then listen. See, you lose your advertiser. Bunch of black men done got angry. This video just lost its sting. It was too much substance. Got in their feelings because can't think past their feelings. Why? Mama whoop ass when she get mad, not daddy. So you learn to mimic mama's traits and behaviors with anger and aggression because it's the only time mama discipline. Daddy discipline out of principles. Overlook a lot of shit. Mama get right on it. Why get right on your mimicking mama? We ain't never seen a man love our mamas. How can we confidently say we know how to love a woman? Until you go get God's love, you can't love your kids. You can't love nothing because it's a. But when you say you spit on your kids too, because you laid with the. Mama said the best thing you can get them kids, boy, is to treat the mama right. No matter how sorry you think she is, you lay down with her. So whatever you think about them kids, but the mama look at the kids because they got the same chromosome.
The mic static, if you man.
They got the same chromosome. If she a freak, they got the freaky chromosomes in them too. If you a freak, guess what? The kids freaks too. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. So whatever you don't like about her, whatever she don't like about you, both of y'all look at the kids. It's in them. That's where the generational curses come from. And if us as men can't realize that the go put out what you put in her. Stop putting so much in her. Watch her behave properly. Give her some proper instructions. Give her some game. Show her how to heal her hurt with her mama. Don't put your hurt and her hurt together and y'all trauma bond to end up hurting one another and working against your children based on how y'all feel about each other.
But let me say something to you. You prejudge some of us.
I'm not prejudging. I don't know y'all.
Hold on.
I don't know y'all.
You stereotype some of us.
I'm not stereotype. I'm saying me.
But let me speak. Let me speak.
I don't want to. See, so this is why I don't do podcasts with black men. Because you want to tit for tat me rather than moving to the next question.
I ain't tit for tat you. I'm trying to get some game.
No. You attack me by saying I prejudge, and I'm saying, homie, I don't know y'all to prejudge.
But what you said was a very prejudgmental statement about black men.
Well, because most black men are not in the homes.
Exactly. You perceived us to be those type of black men.
No.
Yeah, the fuck you did.
I asked questions. I didn't perceive. I asked questions. I said, who been? Have you? I never perceived anything. I specifically asked questions because I know how to communicate in this form.
Okay, so if that is the case, you didn't give us a chance to clarify that we're not those type of men you talk about.
I never said you were. That's why I asked specifically. He said he wasn't. You said you did. Have you been in prison? Yeah. He said no. I did give you a chance.
I'm speaking to before that when you talking about people kids.
I never said y'all kids.
Our children
I said black men. I didn't say y'all. 73% of households. 73% of households.
You didn't say yes.
I didn't attack y'all. You took it as that. 73. I'm talking statistics without saying numbers. 73% of households are headed by a single mother. 80% of kids, father names is not on an emergency contact in school. I can keep going on, homie. So it's not y'all. I said us. As a whole.
So, again, us as a whole, because it's about changing the narrative. We don't want to keep perpetuating.
It's not about changing a narrative.
How it ain't?
It's about
you don't want it to be changed?
No. The narrative. It's about changing the man in the mirror. I didn't look at a narrative. I went in the mirror. I walked back from the mirror, fixing what I needed to fix. I became the change I wanted to see. I looked around in the house. I didn't say nothing to the kids. I started fixing what needed to be fixed. I started cleaning up. I started focusing on me. And as I got me better, my house got better.
And what I'm telling you, at the point in life that all of us are
not a narrative.
we're at that page.
It's about self-improvement.
From within.
We're at that page of we're at that page of we're on
brother.
self-improvement.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not.
Charleston White has left the building. Let him leave.